Asked him which bowling equipment he used, and he's just about labelled every bowling ball manufacturer.
Yeah, Jesper right now is throwing the Mission Domination. And it's definitely just a little bit straighter, and he got lucky in that one. It was a little bit long, but
came up a little bit light. Yeah. 3 strikes in a row. That gets the nickname of the Turkey.
Jesper actually just got married to one of his teammates from Denmark. He went to compete in the United States on tour and a couple of weeks in Vegas, and he just decided to get married there. It was pretty exciting for everyone.
Yeah, he married Rikke Holm Rasmussen. One of the chapels in Las Vegas. Ricky, of course, well known as a commentator in Denmark on bowling.
Excellent
and
shot.
4 in a row?
Excellent
Yes,
shot.
it is 4 in a row. Which I absolutely refuse to name as a hambone.
I actually refuse that too. So
Come up with some funny names for the spares and splits and what have you that we have in bowling, but the most inane name that I've come across was hambone for 4 strikes in a row. Now, probably be heavily criticized for saying that.
Right now, Jesper is leading by 47 pins, so definitely Thomas has to get this strike. He definitely moved left with a stronger ball. He cannot really swing it much right because he will not come back. Pretty light. He came back.
You said he wouldn't come back, but come back
right.
it really
He came
did.
back.
That was about 8 boards, I believe. And, but that gives him a double. So he's back in the fight. He's back in the fight if Jesper doesn't keep striking.
Thomas won one of the tournaments in his country when he was only 15 years old. So he's a really, really talented kid. He's really young. He's only 21, while Jesper is 30, has a little bit more experience. But both are excellent players and really have a strong mental game.
Another one well outside, and it comes back, and there is a turkey for Thomas. Jesper has a chain of bowling pro shops in the Copenhagen area. He's 30 years of age and tells us he's been bowling for 17 years. He went to a bowling birthday party when he was 14 years of age and has been hooked on the sport ever since. Right. Can he make it 5? Oh, looks a bit tight. That kicks out the 10 pin and he makes it 5 in a row. So he's working on a 290.
He is working on a 290. He has a 5 in a row right now. We'll see he can make it 6 in a row. Talking to Jesper during the week while we were watching some of the other players, he really told me that he really works on his mental game. He really works on his physical game at home, actually more than in the lanes, unless he's gonna get ready to compete for a big tournament. So he definitely works hard for what he gets, and he gives also to the kids in his town. He's one of the coaches there.
Spoils a string of strikes by leaving the 4 pin. Gives him 139 in the 5th frame, 39 over. So picks up the spare and has a confident smile on his face. Maybe not a confident smile on his face.
That shot wasn't too bad. It was a little bit left of his target, but they all moves down the lane pretty fast. So they will eventually get a little bit of oil moving down the lane, a little bit of push. So in that shot, he actually got lucky just leaving the 4 pin.
Yeah, there's for the uninitiated into the sport of 10-pin bowling, the lanes have a dressing of a light oil, which of course stops the damage when the ball hits the lane, but also it helps the scoring.
That was a little
didn't
bit
help Thomas that time because he leaves the 1-2-4. Threw that a little bit too wide, and as Clara said, the oil is tracking down the lanes a little bit, so the ball hook a little bit later than it has been earlier.
As it seems right now, Jesper has the better look in this game, and if this is the case, he will be in the finals against Brian Boss, one of the most known professional bowlers in the United States, so it's going to be a pretty exciting final.
Thomas picks up his spare, and that gives him 110 in the 6th frame, but that's 49 pins behind Jesper Agerbo, which is with just 3 flames left to bowl. It's a formidable task to get better than that.
He definitely needs to make a good shot here and then just hope Jesper stops striking, something happens. He's in a difficult situation right now.
Okay, Thomas getting set on lane 5. Once again, he's thrown it well out, but it's coming back too much this time and comes high on the head pin and leaves a 6-9-10, I think. See it from here.
This part, especially 5 and 6, has been a little bit challenging, not only for Thomas, but also for many people during the qualifying rounds, knowing that lane 6 is a lot tighter down the lane, lane 5 hooks a little earlier, so you really have to make some adjustments, and sometimes it's just not as easy as it seems. So as we see, Thomas hasn't been able to make the excellent shots, and the adjustments haven't been exactly what he wants.
Easy spare, and 127 in the 7th frame, where Jesper could be 179, 52 pins ahead if he gets a strike with the first ball of this frame.